But all right, y'all, it is time for the new weekly challenge, Tortoise and the Hare Tortoise. This is the flip side of last week's, which was Tortoise and the Hare. It says, after last week, you're feeling a bit worn out. Yep, that's a mood. And to make matters worse, the ghost has recovered. Okay, so basically what that means is now we only go 75% speed and the ghost is going 150% speed. That's a little unfair. That's a little unfair, considering that last week we only went 125% speed. But it looks like we also have a random cursed possession again this week. So we have Grafton Farmhouse selected, hit start, fingers crossed. And hopefully I don't get a blood moon this week, because I think the last, I don't know, 3-4 weekly challenges, I got blood moons. But we literally just got a blood moon on the investigation right before this, so hoping for the best. Yes, and no attic ghosts, please. Well, attic ghosts are fine as long as it's not sunrise and it's not an orbs ghost. Sunrise, attic ghost with orbs is the absolute worst combination. Let's see. Who fed the ghost Madrinas? Hey, this is a great time to mention. I'm partnered with Madrinas. If you go on over to their website, madrinas.com, you can use my code DontFightDucks to save 20% off on your order. I'm drinking the Peachy Lychee Charged Refresher during this stream. But they have cold brew coffee, they have energy drinks that they call Charged Refreshers, they have boba tea, both milk tea and fruit tea, and they even have whole bean coffee. Boom, now I don't have to record a Madrina's ad to put into the video. All right, we need, we're looking for Lucy Anderson. We could get a video of the ghost, we could capture a photo of an EMF reader, and we could detect paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone, but I don't usually bother with the objectives on the weekly challenges. Looks like the power is in the attic. We are going very slow. Oh god, this is horrible. See, this is why I don't play Apocalypse. The walk speed is so bad. Hey, Soletta, thank you. Come on. Okay, we've almost made it to the door. We're getting there. Oh yeah, we made it in. Okay. So, turn that lantern on right there, and we're making a beeline for the power. Yeah, this is basically Snail Simulator. It's like, I need the thunder snail music from Undertale to... Okay, power's on. You know what? I'll just check up here. I'll check up here instead of walking all the way back downstairs. It looks like they have the music box. Okay. So I guess if I get really desperate, I could try to find the music box. Oops, sounds like we have windy weather. Hear that wind blowing through the boards here. Yeah, very, very casual stroll through Grafton. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's windy. Okay, I saw all the dust particles up here, and for a second there I thought it was snowing, but it does look like we have our hiding spot in the attic, so... I guess if I hobble up here, I can hide up here, but honestly, I think my best bet for this one is to not let the ghost hunt, period. Because if the ghost hunts, we're pretty much dead. You know, last week if the ghost hunted, it was fine. Because, you know, the ghost was no threat at all. But this week, we're in trouble if the ghost hunts. You hate the doll room? I've only had the ghost in the doll room once, I think. Oh, I thought I heard the ghost doing something. I think that's just the house collapsing. At least we have sprint, that's true. In Apocalypse, we do not have sprint. Apocalypse is super slow without sprint. Hang on, I'm gonna throw the duck down the hole. Oop. Like, you've never had it in the doll room? See, what makes me mad is I've had the ghost in the mannequin room several times, and it hasn't done anything scary with the mannequins. It's like, come on, I want to see the mannequins do something. Okay, it's starting to look like our ghost is probably downstairs somewhere. So let me get these lights off. Don't wanna blow the breaker and have to go all the way back up here. Nope, that's not the light switch that I want. There we go. See, Aiden, welcome in. How you doing? Coyote says, I've never been afraid of the mannequins or the dolls in any horror game. I think they're kind of neat or cute in most situations. Yeah, even my spooky clown doll, Wilbur. When I originally bought him, I was, oh, hey, look, we got a living room ghost. That's a pretty good turn of events. Because I can just walk in the door. Hey, look. That pillow probably should have been a giveaway. Mark says, I got some of those dolls from my nan. You don't know what happened to them? Uh-oh. Maybe they just walked away. But yeah, I have like a jester doll named Wilbur who I got from an antique store. And when I bought him, I thought it was really creepy. But over the years, I think he's helped me kind of get over, I don't know if I'd call it a fear of clowns per se, but he definitely helped me get over my nervousness about clowns. And now when I look at him, he's just cute, you know? He doesn't look scary anymore. He can't stand the sounds of the mannequin room. Are you talking about the busted light bulb, Z? Because if you're talking about the light bulb in there making like that sound, I hate that so much. I want to petition Kinetic to remove that. Because like, it's just a really, really bad sensory time in there. Like bordering on, is this an accessibility issue? Okay, well, don't think our ghost has done too much yet. You know, I wish I had looked at the activity level of this ghost before I started. Because I don't know how active this ghost is supposed to be. Looks like we just have 2 for temperature. Oh man, I am just hammering the sprint button. Like, please let me go faster. Please let me go faster. The clacking of the mannequins is crazy. See, I still haven't heard that yet. I just want a mannequin room. That's all I want. Okay, so let's grab a dots projector and a video camera. We'll grab the other dots projector and the spirit box on the way back. But yeah, I'm hoping for some easy evidence. I didn't get the last challenge up on YouTube yet. It's gonna have to go up after this one, unfortunately. But in the last challenge, I feel like I'd get 2 evidence pretty easily, and then the 3rd evidence would be an absolute pain in the butt to get. It's where the fabrics make noise too. Huh, yeah, I don't think I've noticed that. Okay, well, I'm not seeing orbs in here, but orbs have been really hard to spot in the farmhouse. They seem to merge into objects a lot. You know, just be like, it'll be inside the piano, or it'll be inside this thing, and it'll just take a while to see it. Let me grab the thermometer again. Ooh, we got freezing. Wish you had speed pills, like ones to make you go faster. The tier 3 meds actually do make you go faster for a little bit. Okay, so let's mark freezing. Get our dots projector down. Let me pull it back a little bit. Yeah, tier 2 dots projector. At least they didn't give us the tier 1 dots projector. Because I think they gave us all tier 1 equipment last week. But the tier 2 dots projector feels a little underpowered in this room. Katie says there's so many sounds in Grafton, and they're all good. Praise the sound designers at Kinetic. Yeah, especially like when Chronicle dropped. Like, oh, actually, yeah, I guess we have almost all tier 2 stuff. Okay, yeah. So that's a good trade-off for being slower, at least. You know, if they're going to make us slower, at least they gave us slightly better equipment with better range. But yeah, they've been killing it with the sound design lately. And to be honest, sound design is probably one of the biggest factors in whether or not a game is scary. You know, because like good atmospheric sound design can be even scarier than just like a jump scare in your face or whatever. Okay, I'm going to put this one over here. I'm trying to like cover as much floor space as I can without being interrupted by furniture. But once again, this is a very big room. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Where are you? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. She's right there, and she's giggling. Okay, so nothing on the spirit box. I'm starting to wonder if this might be a shade. I know she did just do an event, and shades don't event that much. But otherwise, I don't think I've heard the ghost do anything while I'm in the room, and so far we've only gotten freezing, so I'm gonna go... I need to take an ad break here in a minute. I'm gonna go sit in the truck, and when I come back, I'm gonna see if the ghost wrote in our book at all. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna get a second book in there. Katie says, I had a phantom in this room for the weekly that just refused to do dots. Oh, man. Yeah, I think it's just because the house is so cluttered. But it definitely seems like... Actually... I'm gonna get a thing of salt in my hands. And then once I get back, I'll use that to try to get some ultraviolet. But it definitely seems like evidence is a bit harder to collect in this house. And I think that is due to how cluttered it is. Okay, putting one more book down. In fact, I'm gonna put it... actually, yeah, this does cover most of the room. Oh! Oh, it just did the piano while I was in here. Oh. Oh. I don't... Okay, I got EMF 5, but I don't think you're a shade anymore. I don't think you're a shade anymore. Because the only way that she could have banged on that... Yeah, this ghost seems too active to be a shade. There she is right there. Actually, wait a minute. I'm going to put some salt right there because you're going to have to walk across that. Oh, we got ultraviolet. We got our ghost. We have a djinn. Okay, let me get out of here. That was a quick succession of evidence. Let's go. But yeah, if that was a shade, I don't think she would have been able to touch that piano while I was in the room. Even if she stepped out of the room, that's still maybe too far away for the ghost interaction range. I could be wrong, though. Okay, djinn. Round 1. Thumbs up. All right, let's go. Okay, time for round 2. Hopefully that's as easy as round 1. I'm in the mood for an easy challenge this week. All right, starting my flashlight, my EMF, and the thermometer. We are looking for Robin Rhodes. Got some good alliteration there. And the power is in the... I don't know what that room is called now. I used to call it the back workshop. Now it's more of a storage room. I need to put the sound sensors down and see what the rooms are called. Or just check the map on the cheat sheet. Oh, boy. Techno Viper, how you doing? Moss says, I have to check the Madrina soon. Had the Georgia peach and need a new one. Ooh. Yeah, if you like the peach flavors, the peachy lychee is really good. Or they have all kinds of good stuff over there. Not just peach. But I almost bought a thing of peach rings yesterday. I was in the Dollar General and I was like, I want a snack. And I almost bought peach rings, but then I was like, nah, I got peach flavored drink at home. So I got some gummy worms. Which were, they were okay. They're like the dollar gummy worms that you get in the bag. I think I ate them in like 10 minutes and then I was sad I didn't have any more snacks. Okay, so, since the power's down here, I'm gonna start checking around on the first floor. Peach rings are so good. That's originally why oh my god! What the heck is this? We appear to have a floating rib cage in New Grafton. That's a new one. Alright, well, I'm just gonna grab that right there out of the air. And hey, thank you so much for the hydrate to that sadistic dream cloud. Thank you. Moss says, I just love gummy candy as long as it's not sour. I have been having the hardest time finding non-sour gummy candy. Like, it seems like most... Hang on. Here's something. Is that in here? There's something flopping around. But yeah, it seems like a lot of the brand names like Trolley seems... Oh, hello? I think that toilet paper got thrown out of the bathroom, so I think our ghost is either in the bathroom or the study. So let me get the light on here. But yeah, like, I don't even know if Trolley sells anything that isn't sour. But everything on the shelf there is sour. And then I know there's like Haribo, but even then, like, I think all the Haribo flavors I found were sour. So that's why I bought the cheapo dollar generic store brand gummy worms. And you know what? They were okay. They were fine. You know? Little to be desired, but it was $1. See how you doing? You like red licorice? Me too. I know licorice gets a lot of hate, but I'm down with licorice. Okay, I'm gonna do ultraviolet, book, and video camera. Wait a minute, I had a thermometer in there. I could have checked and seen what room it was. Walmart gummy bears are your favorite. I'll have to check those out. Because that's what I originally wanted. Like a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about gummy bears on stream, and I'm like, I want gummies. I'll tell you what, though, I saw that Haribo had some sour gummy bats, and I thought, you know, I'm not really into the sour stuff, but I'll try them. Those are horrible. Like, the flavor of the body was, like, black currant, which I honestly thought was, like, illegal in America. But, so I've never had the flavor before, and like, oh, that was a weird mouthfeel. As long as the gummy worms aren't sugar-free, don't eat the sugar. Oh, hey, look at that. Don't eat the sugar-free. It changed right in front of my eyes. Don't eat the sugar-free gummy worms. I mean, or if you do, eat them sparingly. You know, don't eat the whole bag or you're in for a bad time. Oh, I love the Black Forest gummies. Especially the ones with, like, the fruit juice in the middle. Those are fun. Huh. So it rattled the door and then opened it. And it's writing in a book. Okay, so we have ultraviolet and ghost writing. What are you? You're either a poltergeist, a demon, or a myling. Uh-oh. Let me check the temperature real quick. Okay, we don't have freezing temperatures. So it may not be a demon, or maybe it is a demon that just hasn't given me freezing yet. It is getting colder here. But otherwise, what are we looking for? EMF 5 for myling, freezing for demon, and spirit box for poltergeist. So no orbs, no dots. Let me go get a spirit box real quick. See, love black licorice, and your friends are always dumbfounded when they learn that. I like black licorice, and probably though because I think my grandma had it when I was a kid, so you know I got just kind of used to eating it as a kid. Gummy strawberries. Oh man, I remember when I was a kid we had like strawberry shaped fruit snacks, which I think are technically gummies. Nutritionally they're about the same. Okay, what are we doing? Spirit box. Spirit box, and you know what? Somebody mentioned that they're having a hard time getting sound recordings off of ghostwriting, so I want to try that real quick. Heard there's Warhead pickle bag somewhere out there. I have seen that. I have seen the Warhead sour pickle. I would never eat that though. Uh-oh. Oh, our ghost just evented over there, so it's gonna have to take a little while to walk from there back to here. So if this is a demon, that's going to throw the temperatures off because the ghost is not in the room at the moment. Here's what I'm going to do. There we go. Okay. So if it starts writing in the book, I can switch to my sound recorder here. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Are you friendly? Temptress, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get you a shout out there. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Temptress, Crow, welcome in. Also doing some Phasmo. What were you up to in Phas? How are the ghosts treating you? We're in the weekly challenge right now. Okay, our ghost is back. And we got it down to poltergeist, demon, and myling. I'm pretty sure it's not a demon. I hope. Nick's welcome in. Glacial welcome in. Oh no, it is a demon. Okay, hang on, hold the phone. Let's mark that freezing and waddle to the entrance because I don't want to be in here. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a chime out of the clock. Okay. A lovely demon. Yeah, it was nice enough not to use its early hunt ability on me. Woo. That being said, what is my sanity? Alright, well, the ghosts have been pretty friendly in this one. I have to double check and see what the ghost activity is. Yeah, 80%, 90%, we're safe from the demon. Okay, wait. Yeah, it's not a mimic. Not with ghost writing. Woo! Easy round. Oh man, though, that took a while to get freezing, but, you know, that's how it is sometimes with small rooms. But let me go back into challenge mode and check the ghost activity. Okay, activity level is high. That's really surprising. I'm really surprised the demon didn't use its ability because of that. But that's probably also why we're getting evidence a lot more easily too, if the ghost activity is set to high. Higher activity means the ghost's more readily giving you evidence. Okay, time for the final round of Tortoise and the Hare. Tortoise, apply, start. You know, this one's going to be a sunrise orb at ghost. I just know it. Open the door. Okay, well, at least it's not sunrise. I got that going for me. Steam just dropped you for maintenance? Oh, yeah, it is Tuesday, isn't it? Steam does maintenance on Tuesdays. I used to play, I used to stream Dark Souls. And every Tuesday around this time, the servers would crash out on me. Hey, you know what? I forgot to look where the power was, so we're gonna have to find that on our own. It's probably a lot faster to look for the power than it is to walk back to the truck and see where the power is. Please be here. Oh, it is. Thank you. Okay. All right, get my thermometer out. Hey, they actually have hiding over here right now. Not a blood moon either. Indeed, we made it. We did a weekly challenge without getting a blood moon. I'm starting to think this game's rigged against me. Okay, 13 in here. 14 in here. Get my lights on. Checking for cursed possessions as well. I don't anticipate needing any of them, but it's good just in case. Unless I fail this round, that is true. If I fail this round, then I am going to have to do another. Okay, no tarot deck, no cold temps over here. Looking for anything below 13 at this point. Bathroom's fine. Flush the toilet for good luck. Let's see. Removed all the blood moon weekly charges. Hey, there was one time... I hate that sound so much. There was one time where I got 3 blood moons in one single stream, and one of them was on prison. I can't remember the last time I actually played prison. Did I turn that light on? I must have. I must have turned that light on. Right, checking that. Checking this room here. Okay. I don't think our ghost is downstairs. I think we're dealing with an upstairs ghost. Preferably not an attic ghost. Doll room? Uh-oh. What's this? Okay. Okay, well, that does confirm that our ghost is upstairs. The ghost just did an event on me. But where? Hard to say. That is really cool, though. I've never seen the light shining up through the hole like that. Looks like our ghost might be in this room, though. We're getting 7-degree temperatures in here. I hope it throws the duck. I really hope it throws the duck. I did put in a suggestion to the developers to let us squeak the duck. Because right now, if you grab the duck and mash the right mouse button, it doesn't do anything. You know, like the sharks and the parrots in Point Hope. And, what else? The Bell in Sunny Meadows. You can do that with the Bell in Sunny Meadows. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Have I had the ghost in the rubber ducky room? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, yeah, I did, because I put the duck in the sink once, and then the ghost pooped in the sink. Mustang! Thank you for the 2-month... Ooh. Heck yeah. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Thank you so much for checking out Madrina's. What do I want? I want a glow stick, I want a ghostwriting book, and I want a video camera. Carnus, how you doing? But yeah, I really hope that we get to see the ghost do something with the duck. Uh-oh. Did you turn the power off? I think our ghost turned the power off. So we're probably not dealing with the djinn. Hard to tell. I'm going to turn the power back on and see if the lights come on first. I'm navigating with my video camera here since I can't see anything otherwise. I'm doing pretty good today, thank you. Okay. Did I do that? No, I didn't! Because I got a video of the ghost turn the breaker back on. Okay, so our ghost turned the breaker on and off. That means it's not a djinn or it's not a Hantu. Because djinn won't turn the breaker off and Hantu will not turn the breaker on. We can just mark both of those off right now. Let's see. Florencia, how you doing? Yeah, that's happened to me one other time. Ironically, it was on Old Grafton. Wow. Yeah, I have a clip of the ghost doing that on Old Grafton. Okay, let me turn this light off here. Oh, got a object thrown. Hey, I learned something. If you can catch an object in the air or an object levitating, you can actually take a picture of that. Like that right there. Might be a little too late here. Yeah. But yeah, you can actually take a picture of an object levitating. It'll count as a photo. Okay, gonna check our windows back here, see if the ghost maybe touched those. Ghost couldn't make up its mind if it wants it on or off. That's relatable. You know, sometimes you turn the big light on and you're like, nah. Jade, thank you for the 4-month resub. Okay. Check our temperatures here. 3. And there wasn't anything on the door, right? No, nothing on the door, nothing on the light switch. Okay. So I'm gonna go get... I think we still need the dots projectors and the spirit box. Carnus, thank you for the 3-stream streak. And Alex, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Alright. Almost done with this one. I'll tell you what, this move speed is painful. It's so bad. You know, it's not my least favorite weekly challenge, but I do think I'd probably rank everything with slow walk speed just one rank above all the challenges that I hate. Shamrock, thank you for the 100 bits and kicking off a hype train there. It's a treasure train. Oh wow. Okay, okay. Surprised I didn't wait till September to roll that one out. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know what a treasure train is, if we can get it to level 5, I think it puts a pretty hefty discount on gift subs for the duration of the train. Got a couple of them. I think this is my 3rd one. Are you here? That was loud. Why is that so loud? Peach, thank you so much for the 100 bits. All right, we have Spirit Box, and I think that's literally it so far. And Coffee, thank you for the 100 bits. What's my least favorite weekly? I think my least favorite weekly is... I think it's called Audio Only on Sunny Meadows. If that's the one I'm thinking of, it's just really boring. It's they take away a lot of your equipment and you basically just have to rely on your ears to find the ghost. It's a really stinky one. I'm gonna get some salt. I'm gonna get some salt and use that to look for ultraviolet. But otherwise, I think I have all my equipment in here. God, yeah, one of the things I love about this map is how if you have lights on up there, you can just see them shining out of the house. What's my favorite weekly? I don't know. Speed Demons is really fun. Speed Demons is fun. Do As I Command is pretty fun. We had that one a couple of weeks ago. Oops, I need to upload that one to YouTube. Let's see, Hollow Tree, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, putting our salt down. Use this to check for ultraviolet. Or maybe it's a wraith. Maybe our ghost is a wraith. Put our glow sticks down here. Okay, so far, yep, all we have is spirit box. What is wraith again? Is wraith, I know it's spirit box, dots, is it writing? No, that's Dio. Who did that? Coffee! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the community. If anybody's here who got one of those, enjoy the duck emotes ad previewing courtesy of Coffee. See, are Kinetic still making new weeklies? They did implement an update where they can inject new weeklies into the thing. Like, they did one new weekly when, Chronicle dropped. But yeah, I think it's possible that we could see some new ones in the future, but so far they haven't announced any plans or anything like that, aside from the, what do you call it? The update where they can just kind of change weeklies on the fly. Oh, we got an airball. So it's not Oni. Not that Oni was an option with Spirit Box. Okay, look at that. Oh. I was gonna say, I sure hope that's a... What in the world? I'm like sliding on the carpet here. That's weird. That is really weird. Okay, I'm really starting to think that this is a wraith that just won't give me any other evidence. Let's see. Oh, it's EMF 5 and dots projector. That's what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna move this dots projector back here. Maybe I'll move this one up here a little bit. But otherwise, oh yeah, there we go. There's our dots. I am thoroughly convinced this is a wraith. It would have stepped in this salt, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're like ice skating on the bumpy carpet. That's weird. That's weird. What happened to Phasmophobia? You can't play. Not sure. If you mean you literally can't boot the game up, I would hit up the tech support on the official Discord for that. Is there a problem with Steam? Oh, it could be Steam maintenance mode, maybe. Steam does maintenance on Tuesdays. So if you're having trouble connecting to servers, that could be it. Okay, do I want to try to get the EMF 5? Maybe I will. I'm going to go in there with a candle. 2 candles. I'm going to let it blow them out and see if we can get that EMF 5. Because there have been times before. I will say, even though I said that the ghost could have walked in the salt, he did walk at a weird angle there. I didn't actually see him walk over the salt. Winter, thank you for the 300 bits. I don't know if you have subtitles, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Oop, what am I doing there? Sound trouble lighting our candle. And Nerdy, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, we got our 2 candles here. We got our EMF reader. We're waiting for either... Oh, no! It walked in the salt! Oh, no, that's exactly what I was talking about. I feel like I've had situations before where I put salt down, I was so convinced it was a wraith, and then... Oh my god. Is ultraviolet an option? Yes. Okay. So what are my remaining options? It's not a wraith because it stepped in salt. So no EMF 5. Ultraviolet would be Phantom. Ghost Riding would be Dio. And Orbs would be Yokai. I'm kind of leaning Phantom now. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, Sai, thank you so much for the hydrate there. Who's excited for the movie? I am. No. The movie is real. The movie is real. I will say there is a lot of fake news and stuff about Phasmophobia on TikTok. But hey, Mariah, thank you so much for the gifted sub to the community. And Molly, thank you for the 200 bits there. But yeah, every time I open TikTok, there's somebody just making up stuff about Phasmophobia for clout. You know, there's all these claims about leaked horror 2.0 stuff. That's all fake. That's all lies. I've just been blocking people who do that. Dominic, thank you for the 100 bits. And it's like, there's so much of it out there, too. It's just like a fire hose of people claiming that they have leaked horror 2.0 content. Is the duck purple with UV? I don't think it is. That's about the closest as we're probably going to get to a purple duck in the game. Oh man, what is this ghost doing though? Is this ghost even still in the room anymore? Had a couple of phantom. Oh no, I think our ghost moved rooms. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, it's in the hallway now. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. If it is a phantom, it would be stalking me around the house, so that's probably why it did come into that room. But yep, there is really a Phasmophobia movie happening. Blumhouse is producing it. Aside from that, we don't really know anything about it yet. And hey, thank you so much for the hype train, y'all. Really appreciate it. Get my sanity up. Let me get some more salt. But yeah, I guess that would explain why the ghost didn't... Oh... Yeah, that would explain why the ghost didn't step in the salt. Because it was in a different room. Katie says my favorite is when people frame exploits as new feature. I mean, at least that's really something that's in the game. Like, these people are just straight up lying and making edited videos and stuff. Of, like, fake jump scares and fake things that the ghosts are doing. And the reason they do it is because every time you see one of those videos, there's like a bajillion likes and comments on it, you know? Like, people are falling for it. Which is sad. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody come into chat and be like, did you see the new mimic ability? Can mimic players' voices now. It's like, no, that's not a thing. Oh, uh-oh. That's not ultraviolet. So if that's not a phantom, we're dealing with a yokai or a dio. Let me put this ghostwriting book over here. Wait a minute! That book's been written in! Crap! It's a dio. Do you think we can survive a dio with me going 75% and it going 125? Because being chased by a Dio under those circumstances in Apocalypse is one of the scariest things I've ever had to deal with in Phasmophobia. Now, the difference between this and Apocalypse, though, is that I have Sprint at least. So I will be able to gain a little bit of distance on it, but otherwise, when it gets up close to me, if I'm just walking, it's going to be going the exact same speed as me. But first things first, I'm going to find the Cursed Possession, we're going to break it, and then we're going to hope for the best. Turn that on. We don't have the mirror. Okay. So it's not the music box. It's not the mirror. Is it the summoning circle? I don't think I've been in here yet. It's not the summoning circle. I don't see the lines on the floor. Okay, so it's probably either the tarot deck or the monkey paw? Or maybe the voodoo doll. Maybe one of those three. Before I go downstairs, I'm going to grab my flashlight. Oh, hello, you're doing dots in here again. And blowing candles out? What? Why are you in here? And I feel like, too, we need the safety duck. You know? If we have to, we can throw it at the Dio. But otherwise, gotta find our Cursed Possession. Because Dios don't start hunting until 40%. They are a hard ghost to naturally get to hunt. You really gotta spend a lot of time in the dark to make them hunt. So in that regard, they're pretty safe. They're not that much of a concern. Ooh, we got the voodoo doll. Okay. So where do I want to loop this ghost at? We could just run it through the house. Yeah, I think we're going to run it through the house. But I'm going to use the dining room table to get a head start on it. Here we go. So remember, the ghost is going 125% speed. I am going 75% speed. This ghost is going to come flying in here. Oh my god, look at that, look at that. Oh, that's so scary. Oh no, oh, I'm caught on the chair. See, this is the dangerous thing about this house. This is the dangerous thing about this house. There is so much stuff to get caught on in here. This guy always knows where we are, and he is always going to be chasing me. Crap, where'd he go? There he is. Okay, we're going to run him through here. We're going to run him around the piano. Oh, wait, it's over? It's over? I guess they have the hunt duration set pretty low. Hey, look, we found the bone. Nice. Thank you, Dio. Spams the duck for emotional. Non-existent squeaks. Yeah, imagine if the duck would squeak. We'd be like, squeak, 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 squeak. All right, that was fun. That was a pretty good finale. I enjoyed that. I'm going to throw the duck on the ramp. And we're going to see what happens. It used to be when you would throw stuff on the ramp, it would fling it in the truck. But let me make sure our Dio is circled. Push the button and duck. Duck, please? No duck. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I guess they fixed that. Anyway, yes, round 3. $5,337. Did that give me any new equipment? Gave me the tier 3 dots projector and the video camera that I can unlock now. Nice. But yeah, that was Tortoise and the Hare. Tortoise. Little more difficult than Tortoise and the Hare, but it's still not too bad. Still not too bad. I think the ghosts having high activity makes this one pretty easy to find the ghost room and get your evidence. So as long as you're really careful with your sanity, and even then, you know, sanity management didn't seem like that much trouble. But as long as you're careful with your sanity, I think this one's a pretty easy one.